Big Trading Post anniversary coming up. I forgot the Trading Post came here in February. I didn't even realize that. So this month's going to be a big month for the Trading Post. We'll get into all of that. Blizzard made a shit ton of money. We have the amount they made off of the long black Brutosaur mount. We'll talk about that as well. And the great push begins. Here we go. Join us today for the second anniversary of the celebration of the Trading Post in February. Shop new and previously released items at special vendors and Dornegal, and of course in Stormwind and Orgrimmar as well. But Dornegal's got some special vendors maybe that you want to check out. So with this event, Blizzard's, celebrating the Trading Post, which I personally think was a great success. The Trading Post really was a good addition to the game. I enjoy going in every month, buying some items, passively getting Trader's Tender. Overall, Trading Post is a nice W. I really think it was. And this month, they're bringing back a ton of old items, including some new ones that maybe hint at things to come for Midnight. We'll talk about that. So your end of Trading Post, reward is going to be this one. The Lunar Festival attire. It's a pink Lunar Festival outfit. It's fine. If you're into that kind of thing, you want to run around in a pink dress, go ahead. I'm not going to judge you. But this will be your end of Trading Post reward. I would think for the anniversary, would have gotten something more badass, but this is what it's going to be. Sometimes these end of Trading Post items, honestly, are hit or miss. This one, lackluster to say the least. So here it is. These are the items that are dropping. These are the new ones. So don't forget, we're getting a ton of reoccurring items from over the years. So there's going to be a lot of items that maybe you missed out on previously that are going to come back. We don't know what all those items are yet, but Blizzard is promising the return of a ton of items for this anniversary event. First of all, the Silvermoon Sweeper. We know Silvermoon's going to be very big in the Midnight expansion. Silvermoon getting completely rebuilt from the ground up. And what better way to kind of celebrate the year that we're probably going to get a lot of Midnight information than giving us a nice little Silvermoon-esque mount. That's right, the Silvermoon Sweeper. Fly around on your Nimbus 2000 inspired broom. This thing's actually pretty damn cool. I'm definitely going to buy it. Along with some other celebratory and New Year events for the Chinese New Year. We see here the little backpack of fireworks, pretty damn cool. This will actually go good with a lot of the new Goblin Transmogs and Undermined, if you haven't seen some of those yet. Also here, when we got a stick with some little poppers on the end, I guess. The little fox boy pet here, which is looks like the guys. My daughter was just watching this. There's like this Red Panda movie from Disney. It looks just like the character from it. Some other things here. Let's talk about some of this. So here we go. Again, Trading Post items here. Obviously, Dornegal, Orgrimmar, and Stormwind. The broom, the pet, the backpack, the skirt. We see a few other things. A little hanging lantern here. What is this? Yeah, light your way to a brighter and more festive future. So a bunch of other things. They haven't really talked about the anniversary items that are coming back, but they did say, as I showed in the previous Blue Post, that we're getting a lot of items returning from previous, items. Yeah, cute little fox boy, indeed. So we'll see what else we get here, but overall, the Silvermoon Sweeper and the promise of returning items does sound pretty fun for the Trading Post. Blizzard is not hurting for money, evidently, because the Gilded Brutosaur made Blizzard $15 million. That is insane. $15 million. This might have freaking made them more money than a damn expansion. $15 million in sales is absolutely crazy. Shows that people have an appetite for, for a long boy. People have an appetite for an expensive mount. Now, I will say, Blizzard really did hit a sweet spot here with this mount. We're going to talk a little bit about it, and that it had good utility. Blizzard, I think, WoW players will buy cool mounts just for the aesthetic, but if you look at some of the best mounts that sold over the last year, it's been the ones with good utility. So obviously, we see, if you look at the non-pay, pay-to-win mount here, we got the Reigns of the Mighty Caravan Brutosaur. This is the original Brutosaur. 64,000 total players currently have this. Obviously, this one has no cost. 4.15% of the player base has the regular Brutosaur that they had to unlock by using a bunch of gold. Now, this one shows a $0 here, but I'm sure a lot of people actually bought coins and stuff to be able to have enough gold to buy this thing. So even this mount probably made Blizzard some good change. But the Reigns of the Traded Gilded Brutosaur, 12.14% of the player base now has it. 188,000 big, long black boys were purchased at $90 a pop, giving them an estimate of around $16.946 million Now they did a little bit of rounding here, some double purchases, weird numbers, currency exchange and stuff like that to come up with the $15 million number that they showed at the top of this article here. Now another one of the very popular mounts that they released this year was the Grizzly Hills Packmaster. Another mount that is very cool, one of my favorite ones on the store. This is the bear with the transmog guy and the repair guy. And this one also sold pretty damn well. $20 a pop, really good price on that one. $1.5 million made on this one. Now again, if you look at the mounts that made a lot of money, it's because not only were they cool looking, I mean this is a glorious looking mount, you can't say it's not, but they had really good utility. Yeah, really good utility, 1,000,000% worth it, some people are saying in chat. It's the utility that sold the mount. I totally agree, Conicia. So what does this say for the future? Well, I think it's all but guaranteed that we are going to get more $90 mounts. That is for sure. Now, $90 mount just for aesthetic purposes won't sell, but if they give us a Brutosaur with, say, a summoning stone on its back or something like that, you best believe they're going to get another $15 million, if not more. So, future of microtransactions and WoW, yeah, pretty damn healthy, I would say. They're definitely going to bring more mounts like this. They're definitely going to do this again. The Gilded Brutosaur, while there was a vocal, part of the player base that was very angry about the entire thing, there were clearly 188,000 people that were not angry about the thing and paid $90 to get it. So there you go. I gave one of these away on stream, so maybe when they drop the next one, I'll do another giveaway for it. But yeah, the Gilded Brutosaur, $15 freaking million. Wow. Wow, amazing. Moving on to something that is, free for your eyeballs. You don't got to pay money for this one. The Great Push 2025 group stage begins today. That's right, today, January 31st. This is going to be, obviously, it's a team event, running and pushing keys as hard and fast as they can. You got each weekend, the top two teams will advance in the group finals where $200,000 will be on the line. That's right. Here are the groups for this. We got Group A, January 31st to February 2nd. Group B, February 7th to February 9th. You'll be able to catch these live streams on Warcraft's Twitch channel and Warcraft's YouTube channel. The TBD right here, it's my fault. They invited me, the Samiccus, dungeon runners. We do our thing, the Samiccus deep divers, whatever you want to call us. But I declined the invitation. Just like the Plunderstorm one, I don't want to compete in these events. I'm a man of the people. I don't like to show off to the people. So we'll figure out who's going to fill this slot that I declined. But somebody, I'm sure, will find their way in and try to win the $200,000. As I said, in terms of time for this one, you got the January 31st to February 2nd for the first round for the Group A, February 7th to the 9th for Group B, and then the finals will be February 14th to the 16th. Interestingly enough, the way these dates line up, you guys remember, I've been saying it for a little while now, Undermined is likely going to drop in the last Tuesday of this month, of February, I should say. So I think it looks like this thing will end on February 16th, and then the following week, so that's a Sunday, the following week, I believe we're getting Undermined. So that's a perfect lineup right there. Competition ends, new Season 2 starts, why not? I still say February 25th is probably when we're getting 11.1, and all of these little hints here seem to line up with that. That is all in terms of news.